So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a moment and explain how this works and how I do what I do. And then we'll go ahead and get into it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so mediumship. So every medium is different, right? Every person has their own style, their own way of doing things. And what has worked for me over the years is I use either a picture, a first name, or a personal object of the individual, and I use that to try to connect to that individual. Now, even though I may try to connect to that individual, that doesn't mean that's the first person that's going to come through or that I'm going to be able to make the connection. But I will intend for that. So as soon as I open up myself up to the spirit world, any and all individuals there are welcome to come in and to communicate. And the first person that shows up, like I said, may not be the person we're trying to connect with. And if it's not, you'll find out in the first few pieces of information that come through, because there'll be some validating information, and we'll be able to either correlate this to the person you want to connect to, or we have to open up to the possibility that it might be somebody else and figure out if we can find out who that is. If it is somebody else, be aware that sometimes they actually help to bridge the connection to the other spirit. So sometimes they actually serve a purpose. And it may also be someone that's related to you, maybe a friend. It may even be someone who is not necessarily directly related to you, but is connected to people you're connected to. And so if that happens, I'll just give that person a chance to say what they want to say, and then I'll try to bump them aside and get back to who we want to talk to. Okay. The way they communicate, it's not like they're clear. Like I'm talking to you right now. It's not like it's that clear. I don't see them or hear them like I see or hear you. It's more of a mind telepathic communication. And the way that they communicate is by using my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, my memories, and so forth. So in order for them to be able to communicate with me, they have to find something in my mind that correlates to the message that they're trying to share. Like if they're trying to say I love you, they will not just say I love you. I may see a word love, but most of the times they'll find a memory that I've experienced where I've felt love towards someone, and they'll tap that and they'll let me know that that's what they're trying to say.
Okay.
Sometimes they may show me a sign or a symbol, and I may not know the meaning of the symbol, so I may ask you if you understand what this is in correlation to. And here's an example. I once had a client who wanted to connect with her friend who passed away, and the friend was giving me three symbols. The friend showed me a Christmas tree, a memory of me decorating my Christmas tree, and then I saw the image of, popcorn. You know how some people put popcorn around the Christmas tree?
Sure.
And then I saw a bag of Cheetos, and I had no idea what they were talking about. So I was like, okay, well, come to find out that, and I asked her, do you know what this means? She says, yes, I know exactly what that means. They used to string hot Cheetos around the Christmas tree for the holidays. So I was like, okay, I would have never figured that out. So sometimes they'll show me things that I don't know, but I still share with you because I want to make sure I share everything that I can
Okay.
with you. Um, um, yeah, one last thing. Sometimes spirits, if we have more than one coming in, they may try to talk at the same time. That becomes very complicated and very confusing for me, and it's because they're like all talking. I'm like, wait. So the messages may correlate to unique individuals, but we won't be able to know until it all comes out. So, all right. With that being said, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got the picture here. Can I please have this individual's first name?
Leanne.
Okay, so let me. And that's Lean?
Leanne.
Got it. All right, so. Okay. I just saw mom spelled out in my head. So is this mom?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. It's almost as if she's saying, I know about the kids. I know about the kids. So did she pass before the kids were born? Because she's acknowledging that she knows about the children. She knows about the children. So she's wanting to let you know that she's aware. She got it. She's like this. She's like, I know you're a mom. I know you're a mom. So she's like wanting to let you know that. So she's acknowledging that as well. Got it. Got it. She's wanting to apologize profusely. She's like, I'm so sorry that you felt like I wasn't there. I'm so sorry that you felt like I wasn't there. She says, I was there. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. So she's wanting to acknowledge that. So does she miss a big chunk of your life? Because she's acknowledging like all of your accomplishments. And it's almost like she wants to go over everything you've done. So she's like, I know I missed a lot, but I'm there. I'm there. Okay, got it. Okay. It's interesting because even though she's been gone for some time, she includes herself in all the family events. Now, she is, okay, she's showing me Florida or Disney World for some reason. So is there some reason why she'd be showing this to me?
I took my kids there.
Okay, so she's just wanting to acknowledge that she's aware of everything that's been happening. She is acknowledge. Got it. Okay. You know, it's interesting. She's showing me a family. You know how people put family portraits or pictures of their family? It's almost like she's still been included. She's still been included. So she's acknowledging this. So have you actually included her in like a collage or something that has family pictures?
I include her on Facebook.
Okay, because she's
Yeah.
got it. Because she's acknowledging like she's still part of the family. She's still part of the family. You know, it's interesting. Okay, got it. She's wanting to talk about her passing. She makes me feel like she did not know entirely what was going on, or this almost happened a little too fast for her to be able to figure out what was happening. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I also feel like I'm a little out of it in my mind, so I don't feel like I'm completely coherent, or like I'm a little out of it mentally, and I'm not aware of everything that is going on. And it's like I'm here one minute, I'm gone the next. Do you understand that?
Yes.
God, she is acknowledging like a tragedy. So was she part of a tragedy?
No.
Okay, she's acknowledging She makes me feel like people were there to witness, or people were seeing what was going on but couldn't help. It's almost like people were seeing what was happening but couldn't help her. Do you understand that?
Kind of.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, she's pointing to two. Okay, she's doing this and then she's doing this. So she's acknowledging this. So, okay. Do you know if there was something that affected her coherency? Like either it was affecting her ability to like be aware or be alert? Because I feel like mentally I'm not coherent.
She was sleeping.
Okay, so she's acknowledging. Okay, got it. And then she's pointing to this. So do you know if there was any kind of cardiac arrest while she was asleep?
It's assumed.
Okay. Um, do you know if someone still tried to wake her or still tried to like work on her after the fact? Because
Yeah.
she's like people seeing this and then trying to like help her, trying to help her and not being able to help her. It's almost like she was already gone, and she's acknowledging like
Yes.
this was just so fast, and they were trying to help me. They were trying to help me. Because I feel like someone may have tried to like do like mouth to mouth or something. Because she's acknowledging someone's trying to bring me back, bring me back. But she's
Yeah.
like, I was already gone. I was already gone.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, she's showing me the number six. She's acknowledging the number six. So I don't know if the number six is significant, either the sixth of a month or the sixth of a month.
Yes.
Okay. What's the significance of the sixth?
My birthday.
Okay, that's it. So she's just acknowledging that. So she's wanting to acknowledge your birthday. She says, I love you, I love you, I love you. She says, I have not been gone. I have not been gone. Okay. She's also showing me like a joined family. So do you have other siblings?
I have half siblings.
That's it. So it's because she was acknowledging a joined family, and I'm like, what? And so she's acknowledging the other siblings. Um, she's also showing me birds. So there's something significant about special kinds of birds. So it's kind of weird. I almost feel like she's. Do you ever see hummingbirds?
Yes.
Okay.
Me personally, no, but I know what hummingbirds are.
Okay, she's for some reason acknowledging hummingbirds. So someone may have seen a hummingbird, and it's not. I mean, we see hummingbirds, right? Hummingbirds are around, but it's something weird about a hummingbird. So it's almost like either a hummingbird flies around and acts kind of weird around you, or it just like it does something weird. So she's acknowledging something weird about a hummingbird. Um, Got it. She does give her blessings in regards to the reunion. So, did your father remarry after her passing?
He has not remarried, no, but
Okay.
he is dating.
Okay, that's it. So she's acknowledging like the blessing, giving the blessing towards that because she's acknowledging him moving on and he being with somebody else. And so she's just wanting to give her blessing towards that. She's funny. She's like he needs it. So she's just like he needs it. So your dad kind of a challenging person, challenging character.
Sometimes.
Okay, because she's acknowledging that he's kind of challenging, and he kind of needs like a distraction, so that way not all of the attention is placed on the kids, and so she's just acknowledging it's not bad, it's not bad. Okay, got it. Did you do you have like a small version of her picture or a small picture of her? Okay. Do you know if you carried this with you on your wedding day?
No, she was with me on my wedding day.
Oh, she was with you on your wedding day. Okay.
But I did carry a picture of her in my wallet.
Got it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why she's associating that with
Oh, it was a picture of her from my wedding.
Oh, thank you. That's it. I was like, what? I was like, okay. So she's acknowledging the picture in the wedding. Okay, got it. So she's just acknowledging that. So she's aware of the picture that you carry of her at your wedding. Got it. She's also showing me the color blue. So I don't know if there was something specifically blue in the picture that she's acknowledging, but she's acknowledging something blue.
Not with the picture.
No, it's not with the picture. Do you know if she ever had scarves or anything that would be wrapped around like wrapped around?
Did she have scarves?
Yeah. Do you know if she ever had a scarf or anything that would wrap around the neck? Because I'm seeing something wrapped around the neck and then the color blue.
That I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. Just remember that. You can always go back and look at the recording, which is why I tell people, even though we're gonna hit some things. There's some things you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. Go back because it usually can mean something that you missed out on the first time. She just said twin. Do you know there was another female that looked almost identical to her or looked just like her? Okay. Well, she's talking about a twin or twin. So she's acknowledging twin. Um, just out of curiosity, are there twins in the family?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I don't know why she's saying that. Twins. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to leave that with you because she's talking about um, almost like two people who look so close to each other or look identical. And people keep saying that they could be twins, or they're twins. So she's acknowledging something like that. She just showed me 5'8", 58, 5'8". Is there a significance with the number 58 or that would be May 8th or May 8th?
No, not as of. No.
Okay, that's okay. She's showing me 58.
I don't know how much information do you want me to give you because I kind of feel like I might have an inkling, but you haven't touched on anything yet.
That's okay. That's okay. Let me see if I can get there. Is there a special anniversary or date around the month of May?
Mother's Day?
No. May is my birthday, so she's showing me my birthday. Now she's acknowledging like a special day, like either an anniversary or something like a special union or a special date. It's almost as if
I think I know where you're going with
okay.
that. do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Or no?
What's that?
I'm currently pregnant, and the baby's due the first week of June, but I'll have to have a C-section, which will probably be the very end of May.
Oh wow. Okay. So got it. Okay. So.
And it's a boy, so that could have been the blue that you were talking about.
Oh. Okay. See, I would have not.
But I don't know. I don't want to put.
Yeah. No, and that's okay. And that's okay. I'm gonna ask her if that's what she was meaning by that. Because she was acknowledging a special date in May, and I was like, "Why is?" And then she was showing me my birthday, and it's almost like special date, birthday. And I'm like, "What is she talking about?" Okay, got it. Okay, she is acknowledging that she was on her twice. So she's talking about there was the funeral, correct? There was the initial funeral and so forth. But then she says 1 year later something was done in her memory or her honor. So do you know that she was actually celebrated 1 year later after her passing?
Yes,
Okay.
small, but
Okay.
yes.
Do you know if you made something like a cake or there was a cake or something that celebrated her?
I did not make anything.
Okay. I'm seeing a cake. So I don't know. This is like a celebratory thing a year after her passing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I know exactly what they're.
Okay. So she's just acknowledging that. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. She's just wanting to say thank you, thank you, thank you. She does talk about communicating with you in dream state or in dream form. So she's acknowledging that she has visited you in your dreams and tried to communicate with you in that state. But it's almost as if I almost feel like I'm either waking up or I'm half awake and I feel like I hear her. So have you ever heard her? Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm asleep. I'm waking up, and for a second, it's almost like I forgot that she had passed, or I'm forgetting that she's no longer in physical form, and I'm thinking to call her or thinking to do something, but it's almost like she has passed. So it's almost like this weird, awkward moment that she acknowledges like that. Um, she's also acknowledging smelling her scent or smelling a perfume because she just showed me Elizabeth Taylor's diamonds, and she's talking about smelling her perfume or smelling her scent. So have you ever smelt her?
Yes.
Okay, so she's acknowledging that is her as well. Okay. Do you know if someone's planning on building a house?
No.
Okay. Do you know if building a house? I'm seeing a house like being put up and like built on or built up, or it's almost like there's more happening to a house, and it's almost like a remodel or build up of the house. So she's acknowledging something about the building of a house.
Okay.
Do you know if her home was remodeled or redone?
Before she died. It was right before she died.
Okay. So her house was remodeled right before she died.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if it was added on to, or they like almost knocked down a wall or something? Because she's
No.
acknowledging. Okay, I don't know what she's.
There have been new houses since her passing, but not recently.
Give me 1 second. I'm losing the connection, so I gotta try to reconnect her. There's another energy there. Okay. I've got her, and then I've got somebody else trying to get in as well. So I almost feel like there's somebody else trying to come in. Do you know if there was someone who built houses or was involved in construction related work in the family?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I am seeing an older gentleman, so this would be like a father or grandfather like figure. But this feels like an individual, like a male. This feels like someone who would have done something to do with building a house or the process of building a house, or um, yeah, it could have been carpentry. There's something I keep seeing wood, so they're acknowledging something to do with carpentry or building a house or something like that. So this individual is acknowledging this, and they're also doing this, so they are acknowledging a military connection as well.
I had an uncle that was a painter that was in the military.
Okay. Do you know if you ever painted houses?
I think so.
Okay. Got it. Do you know if he was a smoker as well?
I don't. I
Okay,
don't.
because I'm smelling lots of smoke, so I'm acknowledging that there's some smoke associated with this individual. Um, he is also pointing to the chest or the lungs. So do you know if he had issues in the chest or the lungs?
I don't. I was a kid when he passed away.
That's okay. Just and I would say look into this because he's just pointing to this area and he's wanting to acknowledge that.
Okay.
It's funny because your mom's there and then he's there and then they're talking to each other. I'm like, okay, and they're just acknowledging each other, and so she's just wanting to acknowledge, like, hey, this is not your time, this is my time.
That would be her.
Yeah, she's spelling out a name for me. I don't know if it's Lily or Lisa. Do you know if there's a Lily or a Lisa?
No, Lily. Yes.
Okay, who's Lily?
Her grandchild.
Oh wow,
Her step grandchild.
got it. Okay, so she's just acknowledging Lily. She's just wanting to. Got it. She's making sure that we're aware. So she's just acknowledging Lily. They're talking about the family. It's kind of funny. They're acknowledging the family. She is also pointing to the neck. So do you know if there's a necklace associated with her?
Yes.
Okay, so she's acknowledging the necklace. She's also duplicating her ring. So she's acknowledging her ring. So do you know if her ring has been taken and either done something with or added onto?
No.
Okay.
I have not done anything with her rings, but I have.
Okay, so it's interesting because she's showing me her ring, and I almost feel like there's some sort of manipulation or something that's affected with the ring. It's almost like one needs to be repaired because she's acknowledging something about a ring needing to be repaired.
Oh, yes, there
Okay.
is one of her rings that needs to be repaired.
That's
yes.
it. So she's acknowledging that she needs that one of the rings needs to be repaired. Just wanted to let you know. Okay. She is also duplicating her name. So usually when they duplicate their names, it means that someone's been named in their honor. So has someone been named in her honor?
Yes.
Okay, so she's aware of that as well. She is also showing me balloons, and she's acknowledging around this time. So are we around her birthday around this time? Either balloons means a birthday or someone released balloons. So she's acknowledging something about balloons around this period of time.
Her birthday is in March.
Okay, that's it. So she's acknowledging her own birthday. Because whenever I see balloons, it means that either we're around a birthday or she's acknowledging balloons were released. So just that makes perfect sense. Okay, got it. She kind of liked things a certain way, so she was kind of particular about the way she liked things in her life. And it's almost as if when she was younger, do you know she liked to decor or decorate or like really do things up for the holidays? Because she's acknowledging that. And she's also acknowledging, specifically, she's acknowledging Christmas. So she's wanting to acknowledge like how much you do up Christmas. And she's just wanting to tell you she loves it. She loves that you do it so well and that you really do it up. She's acknowledging. Okay. Do you know if someone tried to dress like Santa Claus and scared the hell out of the kids and then they don't do it anymore?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so remember that. It's almost like I'm seeing someone dressing up as like a Santa Claus or something, and then the kids being so freaked out and then not doing it again because they were so freaked out. So she's showing me something like that. She does acknowledge, got it. She does acknowledge she knows that you did not get a chance to say goodbye, so she wants to let you know it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is how it was supposed to go. She doesn't want you to feel bad about not having the opportunity to say goodbye. She's also acknowledging a distance. So was she in a different city or a different state when she passed away? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know if she was buried in a different city or a different state? Because she's acknowledging like the distance between her. Mm-hmm. She's still sticking with it. Do you know if someone was in a different city or in a different state when she passed away and they had to travel back?
Yeah, several people had to.
Okay.
Well, come to her funeral anyway.
What's she talking about? She's still sticking with it, so there's something there that I'm not catching right. Oh, when she passed, was there conversation around where she was actually going to be buried or where this was going to take place?
No.
Okay. I don't know why she's... I almost feel like, okay, she's showing me the situation. This is the situation I'm seeing in my mind. It's almost a situation where people are confused or people aren't understanding like exactly where because of something that was done before she passed. It's almost like something was done before she passed that created a little bit of confusion. So when she actually passed, there was confusion around where exactly she would be. Um, so you know there was like two established plots or two family plots that are in different locations or different. Um,
No, there's only one.
okay, she's showing me the situation. My grandfather, so my family has one section of a cemetery, but my grandfather was actually buried in another section of the cemetery. So it's like a completely separate section altogether. Now he was actually buried in a more in what is it, like a veterans memorial, but she's acknowledging like her plot in one spot, and then it's almost like there's family in other plots.
No,
Okay,
no. She's the only one in this cemetery.
okay. I'm going to ask you to ask about that. If the family ever purchased, it's almost she's sticking with it. It's as if the family, a member of the family, had purchased several plots that were for family members.
She is away. The rest of our family is, or her family is buried in New York, and she
Okay.
is buried here in Texas. That's the only
Okay.
thing that I could think that would
Okay. Now ask if there was any plots that were actually still set up for family because she's almost acknowledging like there was either some conversation that there's plots available there or I don't know why she's making a deal out of this, but she's acknowledging like she would have been technically buried in another location because of the availability of plots for family members versus where she was actually buried. Not that she has an issue with it, but for some reason she's just making this a point. So you might need to ask the family because she's acknowledging this as if this is like a known thing in the family. Okay, she just said sister. So does she have a sister?
She does not have a sister.
Okay. Um, are there two mother figures in spirit?
For me,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Well, does a grandma count?
Um, well, it does, but hold on just a moment because I want to figure out what she's. Oh, okay. So you have half siblings, right?
I have half siblings.
Okay,
Yes.
and their mom is still here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Does their mom have a sister that's passed away?
I have no idea.
Okay. There's another female there. I don't think it's the grandmother. The grandmother is there, but I'm not getting the grandmother's energy. I'm getting another female that's connected to the mom of the half siblings. So there's another female there, and she keeps talking. She's talking about the blood disorder or the issue in the blood, whether this was cancer or something that happened to her in her blood. But she's acknowledging something like this. So you might have to ask or check into the family about this situation. Okay. Got it. Your mom is showing me the number 4. So she's saying 3 and 4. How many children do you have right now?
I have 2.5.
Okay, so FYI, you might have at least 4 because she's showing me children. She's showing me 4 children, so she's acknowledging 4 children. So be aware of that because you may be
Tell
in,
her no.
you may be in for it. Okay. Her energy is starting to waver for me. Did you have any questions you'd like to ask her?
Does she know about what I've done in her honor? What I continue to do in her honor?
Yeah. I'm asking her about it. She's only showing me 2 things. She says yes or thumbs up, so she's acknowledging that. But I keep seeing kids, and I'm like, why am I seeing so many kids? So she's acknowledging something to do with children. So is there something? So do you know what she means? Okay. Because I'm like, what did she do? What did she do? I'm asking her, and she just shows me thumbs up and then something to do with kids. So she's acknowledging that. Um, she says, I'm proud of you, and she wants to know that. She says, I am proud of you. I want you to know that. She says, you are a good mom. You need to know that. You are a good mom. Got it. Do you know if someone's going to plant trees or is going to planning on like doing something gardening or planting associated with her as well?
No.
Okay, I'm seeing a tree being planted in someone's memory or someone's honor. It's almost as if, okay, got it. Actually, I feel like I'm sitting on a bench next to a tree. So she's acknowledging something about a bench next to a tree. Um, have you ever thought of, okay, got it. I'm seeing the bench, the plaque. Do you know if you ever planned on getting like a plaque, putting it on a bench in a tree or something like that? Because I feel like I've seen something written or inscripted on a bench. Um,
No.
no, she's sticking with. You know how some people they make benches out of wood,
Yes,
and
yes,
you
but
have
we
it. Okay, and you know that some people like to etch stuff or they make designs and so forth. Do you know if someone had her? I don't think this is her. Um, I'm about to switch gears. Do you know there was an officer connected to the family that passed away?
no, I'm
Okay.
not aware.
Okay. I just saw the Star of Texas, which is my indicator for like officer or police officer or something associated with that. So I saw that, and then it's funny because I was seeing this bench, and I'm like, okay, what is this? I was thinking she was telling me, but then the energy started to switch, and I felt male energy coming in. So I'm seeing a tree being planted in this male's honor. I feel there's a bench associated with this, and I feel like there's a star. And I don't know if this is a police officer, this is somebody who there's a significance with a star and a bench and this individual, but they're acknowledging something like that. Okay. Okay. Her energy is starting to pull back. Okay. Got it. Her energy is pulling back. Okay. All right. Just know that your mom loves you, that she is with you, that she's going to continue to be a part of your life. Remember to go back over the recording so you can look at the things that you missed because there's always significance there. And okay. She says, "Don't worry. She's not going to miss a moment. She is not going to miss a moment of your life." All right. All right. She's thanking me. She's like, "Thank you, thank you." I'm like, "Oh, you're welcome." So she's acknowledging that. Okay. All right, my dear. She's disconnected. All right. Well, it was an absolute pleasure reading for you. I wish you and the family the very best. Please take care of yourself. I will get that recording over to you soon so you can get a hold.